everyone. We're back on our podcast, Making a Difference in Education, and we are definitely
Mad in education.
So, with me today on screen, we have lots and lots of people, inspiring people that you want to share and you'd also want to learn from. So, we have from the left.
Okay, from the left.
Honor of form, or is it?
It's from you.
Okay, I still remain a.
The lady with three, just three. The surname, the middle
four.
name, the first name,
All nine
everything.
letters.
Okay,
Just
in all.
Nine
Nine.
letters. Wow,
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm Mrs. Nancy Opo. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Chika Awu. Humbly Chika Awu.
And with you today, my name is Edna. So, today our podcast will be focusing on friendship.
Yeah.
Now we'll be talking about children, teens, and pre-teens, how they enter into the world of friendship, whether they're going in there wrong or they're going in there right. So basically, people don't survive without having friends around. And if you ask me, I believe that friends, they are like stars and you don't see them, but they're always there. So, we want you to listen, you learn, and you unlearn, and also we'll try as much as possible to enhance your capabilities in making it more fun for you to listen up to. So our first question, we're going directly to you, Mrs. Chika. What exactly do you believe friendship to be?
Okay, so I feel friendship is a must. And Apostle Joshua Selman will always say that if you have it right in life and you haven't made your relationship right in the area of just not marriage or just
Family.
or anything, that you have not won in life. So I feel like friendship is a must. You must be able to tick your relationship aspect of your life, give it a tick. Friends are those that support you. The Bible has plenty of verses of the Bible that talks about friendship.
Yes.
Friends are those that support you. They are the ones that push you to become successful. They are the ones that that see in you what you might not see in yourself. Because in my village, they will say that when you are dancing, you don't know how you are dancing. That is people that are looking at watching you, that know how you are dancing. So friends are like those people that they always got your back. They are there for you. They tell you the hard truth even when you don't want to hear it, and they are always there advising you every step of the way.
Right. So I believe that friends, from what you've said now, everybody definitely needs a friend. So what of as educators, we are trying as much as possible to inculcate in the younger generation how to make the best friends and how to make the best use of their time with their friends. Now, over to you, Mrs. Nancy. Do you have anything to add to the definition of what friendship should be like, basically for children?
Okay, for me, I would say that friendship is vital. It's a very important aspect of life that everybody should look out for.
Yes.
And work hard towards. The same way we work hard, maybe as a doctor, you want to be successful in your career. As an educator, you want to be successful. Friendship is something everybody should be very keen about, because they say a tree cannot make a forest. And in my village, they say if you stand alone, everybody will see you.
Yeah.
But when you are in group, eyes will be moved away from you or tilted a bit. So friendship is very important. I say friends are like angels. They are everywhere. That the joy of knowing that someone out there have your back no matter what. That joy of as I'm living here, I have someone to confide in, or somebody to somebody that would always reprimand you, come what may. I will tell you that bitter truth, even when others are telling you that you are getting it right, when in the true sense you are getting it wrong. You understand? Those are the kind of people, friends that we are talking about, not just any kind of friendship. Those friendships that they are always there for you, You both have each other's back. Yeah.
Yes, it's not,
makes
it's
you
not
blossom.
committee of friends.
It's not committee of friends.
Committee of friends.
Yeah, it's not committee of friends. So friendship is very, very vital. It's a very vital part of life. Yeah.
Okay. So to you over, Miss A, I heard you're a teen educator. And I would want to know what do you like basically in the classroom, what have you seen within the pupils come to school every day? What have you seen within them that tells you that are they making positive friendship or are they keeping it all up? They go home and everybody dissociates.
Okay, like they've all said, friendship is very important. Like even God that created us, I don't think no human was built.
No.
We need that other connection.
Yes.
Sometimes you can use family to feel the boy for a while, but it's not sustainable. You actually need outsiders who have different perspectives from what you
life.
know. Now coming down to teenagers, they even need this friendship. And that they are at the stage where making friends is like something they need. And if someone comes new to a class, they always feel left out because they don't know anyone, they're not connected. So you just see them. You don't even know that these people can interact. You ask a question, they're just but after a while they've connected with one person, second person. If they want leave, you see the person moving out, doing their best, trying to come out. And that their friend, if it's someone that actually has they will put them through. They taught us Susan, so I didn't understand it. That friend will like guide them, and you see the child coming up, performing or being outgoing and social. I think another reason why most people are shy or in there is that they lack friendship and friendship skills. So it's like just as if they're always on their own. I like being on my own because you don't have
They
friends.
don't have friends.
Yeah, when you have friends, it's not like I'm a one man sport.
No.
I like standing on
Nothing
my
like
own.
that. No.
And it's
Yeah.
even good for your mental health. Yeah, it's good for
Because there are
just
lots
like,
of things that
yeah, just like you
do.
said, friendship is that relationship that helps you become successful. You need somebody to share your ideas with, and both of you would think about it and reason through it. So friendship is a very integral aspect.
Okay, so can we go over? I'm saying it was about highlighting a few benefits of good friendship. So can we just talk a little bit to enhance our viewers on what are the benefits of good friendship? We're talking about good friendship. What are the benefits? What are the good things you can get from it?
Okay. There are so many benefits in like having good friends around.
Yes.
One, which is the major one, is that they will push you to do better. You understand? They will push you to do better. Like they will always say, find those friends that will push you, not the ones that will pull you. You understand? So they will always be there to make you a better version of whom they met you as.
Yes.
You understand? So it's even like playing out in, for example, let me cite one example where the former governor of Anambra State had to like bring in a schoolmate. You understand?
Yes.
Like the former governor of Anambra State made his schoolmates the next governor of the same state. You understand?
Yes.
And that's because, okay, now, he was not the only person they were together, like,
Yes.
that was
in the
part
class.
of the class. You understand? But because of how they bonded and how he was able to see the kind of person, you know, the kind of friendship, you know, the very person showed to him, made him, like, even when he got to the top, he's still like, I think I have
that
somebody
yes.
somewhere that as I'm living, this person can fill in to this position. Do you understand?
Yes.
So even in the Bible, David and Jonathan, so they were just like friends that even Bible till today will always tell us all about. Like their friendship is something everybody should emulate. That even he had to risk his own life
For a
to
friend.
protect his friend. You understand? So these are some of the benefits you get from like having a very good friend around, and they will always like have your back, like push you, like tell you the bitter truths, like make you to be a better person, and like always be there.
Still put you in the real
Yes.
life.
Okay, I
Right,
feel
yes.
I'm very happy about this topic being discussed because nowadays, people don't understand the value of friendship.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, all the people that I was growing up with, like all the people that my mom had as friends that we grew up with, they are still my mom's friends.
Exactly, yes.
But nowadays, people are known for
Backbiting,
fair weather
friendship.
Come and go.
Today, you are there, tomorrow, you are
No,
there.
but I'd say that it's not like, you will not generalize it. I'll just put it that it's within our locality.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Because now
It's within our locality.
And sometimes even when they are benefiting, they will still kill that
No,
person.
it's not. It's even when they are benefiting from you that they will
now
kill you more.
Like, the whole thing is just
They
like
will
it's
kill you
aimed
more.
at just
don't want
getting.
You understand?
Like, they
Just
don't want to
want to
get
get-
that.
There is this
aimed at getting it. It's really aimed at
bringing you down. There's
Bringing you
this
down.
social media stuff that I saw that don't show people where your daily bread is coming from because they will not only break the bakery, they will even like
But
sell it at
don't go show people where your daily bread is from. But when Femi Otedola was being interviewed, when he went to Aliko Dangote's refinery, he told us that during Obasanjo's time,
Regime.
they both joined like forces together to buy one of the Port Harcourt refinery.
Okay.
Are they not friends?
They are.
Good.
That's why.
Now, if you see from time, every time Davido is sitting down talking, he'll tell you one thing that Uncle Aliko is my daddy's friend. Uncle Aliko is my uncle.
Good.
Now,
Even
Uncle
Alex
Aliko
Oti.
Uncle Aliko picked me up when my mommy gave birth to me at the hospital, and Uncle Aliko dropped me at home.
Yes.
Do you understand?
when he
so
was
you see
born.
the relationship since
When he was
even
born.
Alex Oti, all of them, like I've
Yes.
known this guy from way back. But it's just like they said
And they all
something
go
that
together.
know your level. People that are up there, they collaborate. People that are down here,
And they
don't.
destroy.
They compete.
Destroy.
They destroy each other. When you don't even like have
And why this is necessary is that so that we've seen, this podcast is aimed at, we've seen the problems we are having now.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't want to pass them on to the
Next generation,
So
yeah.
we're intentionally discussing what does it take for you to raise your child to be a
A better friend.
because sometimes
Yeah.
parents raise their children here, they raise them well. And they come
Meet
to
friends.
they meet other people that
Yeah, scatter what they have raised already.
scatter what they've raised already. So friendship has good benefits. It helps you to increase your self-worth.
Yeah.
For example, you've noticed that when people are doing weddings and they say,
turn up.
I can't have like this, my friend has to be here on my wedding day because she has to
Yes.
hype me.
Yeah, you have that
So
vibe.
how
Yeah.
to increase your self-worth.
Exactly.
For example, you feel a kind of way because your friend says, okay, you're looking beautiful. But this and this
Definitely,
and
yeah.
this.
And friends are the ones that would like always pinpoint that thing in you. You know, there are things that, like she said, that there is this Igbo adage that says when you are dancing, that you don't know how you dance. It's only the person. Good. Like, have you been in a situation whereby you don't even know, maybe you have pointed nose? Let me just.
Yeah.
Your friends will now be like,
By
your
the
nose
time
is
they
fine.
hide
You'll be
it,
like,
you go and look at
I
it.
used to hide my nose, so So with that, the person will be like boosting your self-esteem.
Esteem.
And the person will be like, do you know you're a good writer? Do I? Okay, let me put it into use.
Try as much as possible to show.
Do you know
effort.
you are this? It takes a friend to pinpoint. There are things that parents, like especially the olden days parents, they won't like say it because they believe that saying it will make you like, it will enter your head and probably make you like lose guard or go out of chain, as they used to say.
Yeah.
So they are, all those friends are the people that like will pinpoint those things. This
For
is
you.
what you are good at. Why don't you try this? Okay, let me take for example. When I went to make fix this, the technician that made my nails, after he finished designing it, before I left, I told him, think about designing all this already made press on
nails.
Good. That was what I told him. I said, you are good at this. If it's not now, let it be your long-term goal. All these ones you see in the market, they are being produced by people.
somebody.
You understand? So you can actually produce this and keep and make a factory, even build a factory. So it's only friends can see that good side of you and encourage you
to do
or draw your attention to it.
Everybody needs a good network. And it's always beautiful when you network with your friends.
Yes.
Everybody needs a good network. For example, she said that the former governor brought in somebody that you just need that good friends.
Yeah.
To have. And as teenagers, as preteens, this is the best time to school your children.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you have done somebody wrong, for example, I've heard of people who go into, that's why I don't like that seniority thing. I've heard of people going to places to go and look for a job or something to get connection. Although not even job, to seal a deal.
And when you get there,
they already made though, they now want to go and seal a deal. And when they now get inside that place to see that
and they open the door.
It's
That bullied me.
You open the door and you now see that it's one of the people that you cross the hand. You understand what I'm saying? And not even that way. We should always learn to pour water forward. Because let me tell you something, if you are good people are going to follow you.
Yes, definitely.
People are going to come to you.
Yes, you
But
attract
if you are
it.
bad, you will attract what
Yes.
bad. But if you are good,
Yes.
definitely you will attract good people.
Like begets life.
Life begets life.
Begets life,
Okay,
yes.
so
Okay, so from what we've talked about the benefits, and we've tried as much as possible to enhance on our stories and all that. Now, what do you think will be the qualities of a good friend? Because I read this Twitter, and it should be a tweet. The person wrote that he didn't tell his supposed friend where he was working at. Now, why he didn't tell was because he knew the type of person he is. Now, for example, you won't call this person a friend.
A deceptive friend.
He was just trying to hide it. So one day, the person kept on pestering, where are you working at? Finally, he told him the company. The friend, the next morning, he received a mail that he wanted like a mail of all these bad, like this person has a bad character as your worker. You need to sack him.
Wow.
He does not know that the person he wants to sack is even the CEO of the company.
Interesting.
Now, you can imagine how this person must have seen the friend, like the supposed friend, for years and years and years, and said, I can't entrust myself to this person by hiding that job. Okay. So now, what do you think will be the qualities of a good friend? So that because some people might not be able to detect.
I don't blame that person. I think it comes with background.
Yeah.
When somebody is small, you're telling the person, trust no one. This one.
Everybody's your enemy.
Everybody's your enemy. Blah blah blah. So the person grew up and became
another thing I want to talk about.
A very small.
Have you ever thought of like growing up? You have so many cousins.
Yes.
They will always come around your whole house. These are cousins.
Let's not talk
Stuff
about
like that. Cousin.
Let's not talk
All
about
those
it.
cousin things will just happen when you are small. As soon as everybody will just go solo. You understand?
Nobody will
Now,
want to
every
hear.
time
But
I
even
be
when
thinking,
you come together,
there is always
with each
this.
other.
You won't be free. You even prefer to be free in the market. To talk in the market than engaging those your cousins. So now I feel what you should do as a parent to raise a child that knows the value of friendship, you have to model it. You understand? Me, I've like sat down to analyze it. Okay, you have to model it. You have to like show good friendship to you. Like they should see you.
So what are the qualities that you will show?
Okay, the qualities are: one, you should not gossip your friends where your children are.
Good.
You should not, because I noticed that is what actually caused that problem between cousins. Whereby they will go, their parents will use your own parents to gossip.
Or not even that, probably when they were in your house, most of them, you live with them.
Yes.
So when they go home, they will now tell their parents, do you even know that when they were sharing?
Yes, they gave me small, and their parents will
They gave
concur.
me small.
Yeah.
They will concur
And
instead of reminding you.
let's not lie, we are all aware that children like to make up things.
Yes,
So this person tells you that.
especially when you want to hear that.
Especially when it's in your nature to
hear that negative
When it's in your
things.
nature to
They
hear
will
it,
definitely give it to
they will
you.
give it to you the way you want. The Igbo people say "Ifonye Joko."
Awful.
So they will now go back and tell their parents that as they were sharing that food, they gave
And
their
they say I should lay on the
their
floor,
children
and their children lay on the bed, and me stuff like that. They will just be, hey, don't mind them. That's the way
how
they are
they
behaving. And this one. But if you shock that child for the first time,
very soon God
the child will not repeat it
it
again.
will be better than them.
And you will show them
And
pepper.
you will show them pepper.
That is it. Now, the qualities we are talking about.
Yes.
One, you should not gossip. Do not gossip your friends where your children are.
Don't
Because
talk about people when your children
they don't talk about people. Because when you talk about that same person, and when the person comes, you can you still pretend,
The
your
child
children will be like,
"Mommy,
is
you're
this not
doing
the same
well."
person you just gossiped about that you just suddenly you are showing the person teeth. So the same thing
You're only learning
doing,
pretense.
that's the same thing the children will still grow up.
Another thing I think you should one characteristic of a good friend is honest.
Yes.
A good friend is honest.
And
a good friend
trustworthy.
is trustworthy.
Yeah.
A good friend is loyal.
Is loyal, yeah, very important.
A good friend cannot come and talk crap behind your back.
Yes,
and
so
talk crap.
you see that friend that people will be comfortable to talk
To balance
and talk
And
about
talk
you.
about
That
you.
person,
That
that's
person
not
is
the
best.
kind of friendship we are talking about.
It's not
A loyal friend is not coming to your
Even
friend.
envy. Because your friend
Even
has his back.
envy.
Most
Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. There's something I learned during COVID. So during COVID, I was talking with one of my mentors, and then she had a meeting for all of us, and then when we were talking, she said something that she had not spoken with her friend, because COVID was a big bang for many people. She had not spoken with her friend for a long time, and then she chatted her friend up, and she saw her friend was not responding to her chat, and then she told her, let's meet, and then, are we on track? Are we on track? I will edit it. And she told her, let's meet, let's talk. And then that her friend, when they met, she told her, what's the problem? What's our problem? Let's sit down.
And
You
talk
see,
about
that's the
it,
difference.
yeah.
When you have problem with your friend, now
Even the Bible said it. Even the Bible said
can you
it.
imagine that I sent that message?
She not reply.
Yeah,
She not
reply.
reply.
Yes.
That's
Not reply.
And she's not forming big.
She's not forming big woman. So she asked the lady, so she told her, please, that you are me and I am
You.
Can we lay it bare and let's talk about ourselves? And then her friend was like, this thing, people used to feel like Christianity takes away the man from
No, you are still flesh.
you are still flesh.
So somehow that envy
Envy
will creep in. Jealousy will
It takes
creep
the
in.
Holy Spirit. When you
Yeah.
have the Holy Spirit,
Yeah.
you now say, okay, the Holy Spirit is that difference that you will not behave like flesh again.
Yes.
We've been talking about friendship and how to help your children get into the world, making new friends and all that. So we'll be trying to get our opinion on how to teach these children to make better friendships, how to teach them, how to model yourself so that they can also be able to learn. Because I believe that children, they don't basically need to learn, they see. And once they see you doing something, they'll try as much as possible to inculcate it. So I believe that the parents, the adults, the grown-ups, they are the ones that should be able to act and inculcate these processes. So what do you think would be the perfect models that we, the older generations, can inculcate in these children so that they can be able to make right choices for friendship?
Okay. I would say that we should model a good friendship behavior.
Yes.
What do I mean? Like they say children are imitators, right? So you are the leader. You are the leader they are seeing. You are the one they are looking up to.
Yes.
So you are the one they are imitating in everything they do as a parent. So you should like have that friendship skills and not just having them, put them to play so they can see it and take that same footstep.
Let them see how you behave with your own
Yes, let them see how you behave with your own friends, how you behave towards your own friends. Because I talked about something about cousins growing up, and when they are together, everybody will pretend,
Yes.
they laugh, they gist.
Everything
Once
is
everybody, to your tent,
Israel.
the whole gossip, the whole backbiting, talking down, you start, And children are seeing all those things. And I put it to you that all these things that people will grow up and your cousins that you were like having a good time as children, suddenly you grow up and you don't know what happened, what transpired, all of a sudden everybody will just like be on their own, you understand?
Yes.
All those things didn't happen overnight. It happened because of what they must have heard from the adults around them.
Yes.
Basically the parents. You understand? There are some people that, like, you have a friend as a parent. Whenever the friend comes around, this one, I'm gonna get this one. Hey, my friend. Immediately the person steps out, you'll be like, look at this one.
Yeah.
Was it not you that did that? And your
Yes.
children will be like, oh, mommy, you laughed with this person not quite long ago, and suddenly you are saying a different thing about this
With
person.
your attitude.
And that child or the children will definitely grow up to become
Yes.
that way.
Or
Having
even
trust
worse.
Or even worse.
Even when it's not necessary.
You understand? So you didn't show them any good thing to you. They don't see friendship as something that is
Should be kept.
the same way that you should show dedication. You understand? The same way you like send them to school, tell them be dedicated to your studies, put God first. You know all those advice they used to give to people like when you're going back to secondary school, boarding school.
Boarding school,
Yes.
yes.
That's the same way. Everything is intentionality. Even in
Everything.
friendship, you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional. You understand? So, and that intentionality starts with you, the adult. Because if you are not intentional about the things you discuss around your children, that is why whenever you see a family that gossip a lot, they will definitely breed children that are gossipers.
Yes.
You understand? Because you can't give what you don't have. So I'll say that you should be a good, like, model good relationship behavior to your children. Like, let them see it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what of the aspect of trying as much as possible to make the children, like, there are some children that even with all the modeling and all that, now how do you now try to put them in the real light?
That's
I
where
think
the
you
social
should-
interaction.
I think you
Yes.
should have like
Come on.
number one, you
Comes to
should
play.
teach them social skills.
Yes.
Now, social skills, taking turns,
Yes.
sharing,
Getting
Sharing.
involved.
Yes.
Smiling.
how to smiling, how to
Yes.
show empathy,
Cooperation.
how to show empathy,
Cooperation, yeah.
teamwork,
Yeah.
and all. You should teach them that, and then also you should find small moments that, like, if you're able to listen to them.
Yes.
How is your day? What went wrong? What happened today? What went wrong today? Within those
What
moments,
went
find teachable moments.
Yes.
Do you understand? Find teachable moments. Not like if somebody comes home to you and tells you that my friend, somebody hit me today, or my friend.
Why didn't you
Why
hit
did
the
you
person
slap
with
back?
your hammer?
Exactly.
You
Why did
understand?
you kill
I
this
love
person?
If the person
Like
use
that.
hand to slap you, use hammer or stone. You hit the person, you know.
So another thing is, you shouldn't just be that kind of friend. You should find a group. Okay, what happened? How did this start? After that, what happened? After this, what happened? So in those moments, you find teachable moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you discuss and say, okay, what if you didn't behave like this to your
Yeah.
friends? I believe this wouldn't have
Wouldn't have
happened.
happened.
So you should teach social skills. You should also, another thing about friendship, people that envy people, or that, I don't think, it starts with, envy is that feeling you feel, right? Jealousy is when you now act on
Act on
it.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's feeling
Envy,
you feel.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think people that do envy people or are jealous of people are people that know that they cannot attain
That's how.
that height.
They
that
don't
person-
have greatness
they don't
trust
have-
upon themselves.
Yeah, they don't have, like, their self-esteem is very low.
Yes.
So
Just
another
like
thing is-
bullies.
Yes, their self-esteem is very low. So another thing is, if you work on their self-esteem very well,
Yes.
and they are quite aware that there's a lot of things inside.
Yeah,
this,
inside.
they will have no reason to be jealous of one
another
another
person.
person, or pull someone
down.
down, because they know that they can give a lot more.
Yeah, even more
And they know
better.
that the sky is big, and it's for everybody to shine.
About how to model our friendships and how to lay good example for our children. Now, how do you teach these children to be good friends? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about encouraging them to take part in social activities, teaching them how to compliment too, like sharing and all that. So, what are the parts of how do you spot how do you model? Because you were saying something before we got short how do you model it yourself so that these children can be able to look and then see that this is how you treat your friends and this is how you should treat people too, so that they can be able to live and also to be good children in the society. How do you model that?
Okay, as a good friend, and how you model it. One, this your children observe you. If you're someone that is always when your friend comes, you're just looking. Then the next thing you're searching, like you want to buy what she's wearing, or do what your children automatically believe that a friend is someone you
A
compete
competition,
with.
yeah.
It's like okay, she has this, I have to get
I
it.
should
job
get it.
for
Or even get
Yes,
something.
like
you know,
this
some
over.
people are like, my friend's children attend this school. Let me also put them. Not
Yes.
because the school
Yes.
has. Let's be that let all of us. Let all of us be attending.
Attending
this
the same
school. They are
school.
attending this church. Let me be there. She has this lesson teacher. Let me go and.
Yeah.
So your children are seeing all this. So when they come to school, the person they say is their friend is someone they have more than. If they
So,
come to
but
school,
we say, have you ever seen like in class, which is a very bad trait because if it happens, in class you see somebody, the person's okay, probably they do a test, and this person scores
Higher.
higher,
Right.
and the other person begins to
feel bad.
feel bad
yes,
instead of
and
encouraging.
I've
becomes
seen it
aggressive.
a whole lot.
So they now start
Being
emitting
angry.
those kind of
Vibes.
attitude
Yes.
or vibes or jealous character.
Especially when the other person is somebody that has always been doing well.
Exactly.
They'll
And
feel
sometimes
as
the
though-
person that's always doing well can also be the oppressor.
All of the above.
You know, the person on top and the
Yeah,
person
can
down.
be the
All of
oppressor.
them see it.
Yes.
Model good friends, teach them not to see their friends as a competitor, rather a collaborator, and then teach them to apologize. If you heard somebody say, I'm sorry, and they should also demand apology from the friend who hurt them, not because they hurt them, friendship is now
Gone.
Yeah.
gone. So it just takes
Because even the
effort.
Bible tells you that whenever somebody hurts you, you should not meet the person as a Christian.
Yes.
And when you meet the person as a Christian, you guys should discuss it. And if it is not,
Call the
that's
elder of
problem.
the church.
If it doesn't work, you have to now call the elder of the church. You understand? To come and help you guys. So she teach them to be good listeners. Teach them to
Collaborate.
collaborate.
Less competition.
Less competition. Then I think you should also read storybooks that talk about friendship. You can read books that talk about friendship. Tell them how friends have helped friends,
Yeah.
so that they begin to see friendship in
Tell
a
them
very
beautiful
very
stories
beautiful
about
stories
friendship.
about friendship. Because
Like-
growing up, I don't think anybody told us no good story about friendship.
Our friends
It's
are
from,
not-
it's from now that I'm
By
seeing
the
that.
time you-
It's now that I'm seeing that all
Yeah.
the big people, as in very prominent people,
They are
that
linked.
they were always linked.
Linked, yes.
Because growing up, they say, go and
Don't
make
follow.
friends. Go and make friends. You will see. Like,
Yes.
you will
Yeah,
see.
they
Those
want
kind of
They'll
things.
show you pepper,
they'll show-
they'll do
that
this,
friend.
they'll do that.
And the word of mouth, it has a way of whatever
Yeah.
you speaking to the universe.
It
has a way of-
happens
Yes.
because if you go, you definitely see that
See
pepper.
that pepper.
If you go, you will see better. You will
Shake it.
everything. So you have to like praise, and if your child is a good friend,
Yes.
praise that child.
that child.
Yes.
And let's also teach your child, even if a bad person.
If your friend gets like if your child gets a good friend, also praise the person.
praise the person
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
And let's also teach your children that even if a bad person hurts them, it's on that person,
Yes,
On
not
them.
on you.
not on
On
them.
them.
Yes.
Not on them, but in a way, you need to teach them mastery of body language.
Yeah.
They should not just completely lose guard. They still make friends, but they should still, under the microscope, be able to see and
Yes.
who is who with a discerning spirit.
Even we, the parents, we can also help them by inviting the friends over.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
remember
Yes.
I saw this actress, Emily Oboli. There was a time she hosted the
Yes!
and they all
They have
came
boys
like
with their girlfriends.
I'm
They go
telling
together.
you, like she hosted everybody. She cooked for them. See the way she was
It's
serving
true.
them.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, they
Because
were
it's-
Because
free.
they will talk now.
Yes.
And,
and
you,
you
they
and,
will
listen.
talk.
and the
And
truth
she
is
will
that,
listen.
you know, in those days, you hardly see people, unlike now, they will like comfortably bring boyfriends. to the house,
Boyfriends, yes.
Unlike before.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me I remember one day, one guy, because I went to a day school, I didn't go to a day school. So growing up, one guy came to come and return a book because he moved close and go to school bus, so he came to return it. So when he came to return it, my father opened the door and my father was like,
who is this person?
my father was like, What's your mission?
In this house, let's start.
Not even like, who is this person? What is your mission?
Yeah.
What did you come for here? Like, state
Yes.
your mission. Like, he went all, and this was just a little boy.
Yes.
The way he
He
went
got
on the
scared.
guy
Yeah,
was,
his mind might not even go
his
there.
mind might not even go there, but he gave him this attitude.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it will make like those children make like silly mistakes.
Exactly.
You understand? You know they say what an adult is seeing
Wise.
white-footed. If you climb an Iroko
not
tree,
see
you
it.
will not
You will not
see
be
it.
able to
So
see it.
when you bring them close, like you
Yes.
teach them the importance of friendship and like be accommodative too. When you bring them close, you'll be able to help the
Dictate.
child to dictate
Yes.
if this person is a
Good
bad
for
influence
influence on
or
him or her.
a good
But you
mom.
can't do that by keeping them far.
You
Far,
can't do
yes.
that by keeping them far.
You might see it and you might spot it even if they are far.
Yes.
But you will not be able to make
like,
pinpoint
to
it
tell
out.
your child easily.
Because they are doing-
Because
Yeah.
exactly.
They will just feel like you are distant from this person.
Yeah.
So you don't know this
Yes,
person.
yes. But when you allow the children to bring them close, okay, you can say children are very stubborn, especially when they are growing up.
Yes.
You understand? You can even spot that from afar and tell the
They
person,
will.
stay away from the
They
person
will
will
not
still
agree
sneak
till when they
to
see.
go and
But
see
if
the
they are
person.
close-
But if they are close, you'll be able to dictate. If you are still working, or you as an adult, you can help change that person.
Of course.
You understand? You can
Yes.
actually work on because we have people from different walks.
Different homes.
You understand? So their upbringing and
Another
everything.
thing we need to
Differs.
understand is that as parents, you need to understand that only you cannot raise
A child. Okay, that brings us to the adage they used to say it takes a community to raise a child. Unlike before, when you can be walking on the road and a parent can see you, like maybe you
Yes,
see
it's
it,
behaving
they don't know you from
Yeah.
anywhere. You understand? But you know it does not happen now.
It does not.
Now, what is wise for every parent to do is for you to look for family that you both have the same values.
Values.
You understand? That same family values, that same like you could have the
Ideology.
same
The same
ideology,
goal.
the same goal. You
Yes.
are moving
You are in the
towards
same
the same
function.
direction.
Yeah.
You understand? You get them involved.
Make them your friends.
Make them your friend, the family, you know. That's it has been in existence. Just that maybe people that are not really like that, like you rightly said, Davido said, they've been friends with Aliko Dangote and
now.
everything. And you see, they end up like going higher and higher.
Higher.
Why the
Yeah.
poor will keep on getting, poorer and poorer. So, another thing I want to talk about is the ABC of friendship, where we have like, always be honest.
Always be honest.
You know, honesty is loyalty, it is trust. Do you get?
It unlocks loyalty, unlocks trust.
Yes. Honesty unlocks loyalty, it unlocks what? Trust.
Yeah.
Now, when you are not honest, when you are not reliable, you know, an honest person is a reliable person,
Reliable
right?
person, yes.
An honest person is a trustworthy person.
Yeah.
An honest person is a loyal person.
Yes.
You understand? Because when that honesty there are things you cannot do to someone you cherish, someone you value. So the second thing is be there at all times.
Yeah.
Always be there. You know, they are the supportive. You understand? The C we have, cheer them on. You know, there are people. Yeah, cheer them on. You're my cheerleader. You know, stuff like
But it
that.
starts with you.
It starts
course.
with
Are you cheering the people that you are doing friendship with?
That's
You're
the thing.
talking
We
bad
talked
at-
about
talking
that.
bad
We
at
talked
them.
about you have to
Yeah.
model
So,
it.
you have
And
to
that's
model
what
it.
we just finished.
You have
discussing.
to model
You have
it.
to be a good model.
Yeah.
Let the children see you doing it. Once they see you doing it, they will see the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
You
But
understand?
also, I would also say, teach your children to notice body language.
Yes.
If they are friends with somebody and that person
They should not be
that person is not giving back the same
Yes.
energy. Yeah.
Do you understand? They should
Yeah.
be able to tell.
There is this saying that
Teach your children
even
to
in
notice
jokes
body
you can
language.
still
Of course.
like pick
Teach
the
them to
key
be-
points.
Yeah,
People can just that every time you'll be finding one day now I'll come at night and finish you. You know?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You don't just you should be very like you have that this discerning spirit to be able to dictate
That
when
this is not
someone
a joke.
this one is not just even the Bible told us to
Watch
watch
and
and
pray.
pray.
Someone that's
Yeah.
always taking, always begging you, always
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
giving.
I'm not
A parasite kind of.
Plastic kind of
At the end of the day, the child or the person
Because let me
feels
even
stressed.
speak last an educator. You know all these things that when we're very little, they'll tell you when you go to school, you will not concentrate on your own. You'll be busy looking out for another person. primary school, I was that kind of person. My mother also my friend that she doesn't concentrate on her own, doing and that. But I now discovered that that can be put to use as teachers in the class. Do you understand? For example, there's a type of learning activity we call peer-to-peer mentoring or peer-to-peer teaching. Once you have taught, because now we have 4 C's in education, we have collaboration as one of the C's. Once you have taught as a teacher, you pair them with their friends for proper understanding. Do you understand? Because to teach is to learn.
Learn too.
Even for those ones that have known it.
Yeah.
If they are able to teach another person,
They'll
they learn
see
it.
a different
They'll see
side
a
of
different
that.
aspect which they can do it. Do you understand? So to teach is to learn. So even as teachers, it helps in your classroom. If you're teaching me, for example, if I'm teaching maths, I'm going to group people in groups. And groups are going to be scatter like all those, I know who I scatter, I know who I keep to support. Do you understand? So you group them and they learn from each other. So that's why you know that it's in the Bible. There was this Good News Bible then. I don't know how many people use that. That there was this drawing of plenty.
Yes,
This person will carry the person's luggage and help the other person carry the person's luggage. It was going like that. So that's for you to understand. To teach is to learn. You all know that teaching. So you can still be applicable. For example, if a child is so smart, if the person is able to inculcate that knowledge on another person, the person that is inculcating that knowledge will be finding another idea while teaching another person.
And another thing is, even doing that, the person will grow up to remember that it was this person that taught me.
Yeah.
You understand? Just like I said about Governor of Anambra State that picked his school friend.
Yeah.
So all those random acts of kindness can go a long way. Even when you are doing it without having anything in mind. I've seen cases whereby somebody made so much money and started looking for a particular person.
Yeah.
And the person might even have forgotten what transpired.
Making
between them.
tweets.
You understand? He said this person, there was a time I don't have pencil and he or she offered to him. Now, even in classroom as educators, we should be observant because there are children that they are too stingy and selfish.
We talked about the benefits of friendship, friendship skills, the quality of being a good friend, and how to model and spot a good friend too.